We thought that this year's national figure skating champion and former world champion Brian Boitano had tried just about everything in his skating career, including pushing the limits of the sport itself by attempting and completing the first ever quadruple jump in competition. But this year he'll try something completely different with his short program, which he'll perform at both the U.S. Olympic Festival and the '88 Winter Olympics in Canada.
The short program that Brian intends to do for the 1988 season is from a classical piece called Les Patineurs, which means the skaters. And in it, he hopes to bring about and tell, with his skating, some of the history of skating.
It's taking place on kind of like an outdoor pond in the late 1800s or the early 1900s, and it's all old-fashioned, and it does a lot of old-fashioned things that people might not understand, but this is what they did on the ponds in the olden days. And we found things right out of books, and we studied what they used to do, the movements, the attitude. I like that one.
One move he does in it is called the grapevine, or the double grapevine, which I believe was done in the 1800s by men figure skaters.
They used to do it on very dark ice, and they used to try to make very pretty patterns with their blades so that you could see it right on the ice. So it wasn't so much what you did with your feet as to how the drawings came out on the ice. So they used to do a lot of really nice things. It's really great for me to do because I really enjoy that kind of pretending that you're on that pond and pretending that you're skating with such abandon. It's really neat. I would have loved to have been on a canal in Holland, or a pond in America during that time.
He's sort of on an artistic development phase right now. He spent last year really developing his technical with bringing in the quad into its repertoire, developing the jump, which has been known as the tonneau triple or the twister, where he does a triple lutz with his arm over his head. Those are all technical developments that came in last year. This year I think he'll refine those so that he can really do them on an everyday basis and carry his artistic development much farther.
I think I'm 100% dedicated because I believe that you can only be good at one thing at a time in your life. I don't think that you can do everything and be good at it. So I've dedicated my full time and my full life to skating because I want to be the best at skating that I could possibly be ever. And I don't want to retire and down the road say, oh, I could have done this better in skating, or I could have done this. I know that I'm giving it all that I can right now, so I can't really be bitter, and someday I'll go on to something else and I'll just dedicate my time to that one thing too.